There are little things about school that you might ask yourself, like, why did I give that teacher an apple? Or, is there an actual reason I'm here? Today, we are going to answer all those questions and more. Before we get started, please take a second to click that lovely little subscribe button down below to stay up to date on all our awesome videos. Largest school. City Montessori School, located in India, is the largest school in the world. There are a staggering 40,000 students in attendance, which is more than many universities and even some small towns. The school also has about 2,500 teachers and over 1,000 classrooms. City Montessori School was founded in 1959 and boasts student grade averages above 80%. Now we're depressed. Students all over the world go to school at different times of the year and for a different amount of time. In the USA, children have to attend 12 years of school, and the reason dates back to the Great Depression. When jobs started becoming scarce, adults and teenagers were competing for the same jobs. To lower the workforce, the legislation changed the number of years of schooling from 8 to 12. This reduced the competition for the adults and kept teenagers in classrooms. Why standardized? Have you ever moved to a different school district and realized that you were learning the exact same thing at your last school? This is called standardized curriculum, and there is a reason you can pick up where you left off. A standardized curriculum helps students who switch districts or schools to not miss any of the important milestones for their grade. A lot of students switch schools during the year. 26% of students aged 6 to 11 and 42% of students aged 12 to 17 switch schools throughout their lifetime. Blue part of eraser. Have you ever wondered why there are two different colors on your eraser? Some people believe the blue side is for erasing pen, but that was just a fluke. The blue side is actually used for heavy grade papers that make it harder to erase pencil from. Because the blue eraser is meant for rougher paper, it made it easier for it to erase pen marks as well. Who knew? Smell that? Everyone knows the smell of a fresh box of crayons. Every fall when shopping for school supplies, crayons often make the list. In a study done by Yale University, it was found that the scent of crayons is the 18th most recognizable scent. It's not all just about the scent either. Children spend a ton of time using crayons. By the time we are 10 years old, we will have gone through 730 crayons and an average of about 28 minutes of coloring a day. Schoolhouse fears. Have you ever woken up in a cold sweat because the thought of going to school crept up in your dreams? Does the thought of school make your heart race and leave your shirt soaking wet? You may suffer from didascalinophobia, which is the fear of school. Yes, this is actually a real fear and a real diagnosis. You also aren't alone. It is believed that 2.4% of school-aged children around the world suffer from the fear of school. Is that right? Sharpen your pencils because we are about to drop some knowledge. Pencils are a necessity in the classroom, but there is more than meets the eye with these writing utensils. Pencils are the writing tools of choice for astronauts, as they can be used in zero gravity, upside down, and even underwater. They also have a long lifespan. Pencils can be used to write 45,000 words, and if you drew a continuous line with one pencil, it would go on for almost 35 miles. An apple a day. It's the first day of school and your teacher's desk is full of apples from all the new brown-nosers ready to kiss up for a good grade. What exactly is it with teachers and apples? Back in the 16th century in Denmark, teachers weren't making much money. So to offset their poor salaries, parents would give teachers food as payment. Most of the time, apples were given because they were considered expensive and hard to harvest, so they were a real treat for the teachers. Oldies but goodies. Does it seem like your teacher is so old that she might be knocking on heaven's door? If you're in the US, then you might be learning from the oldest teacher in the world, Agnes Selesnik, who is a youthful 102 years old. Agnes isn't the only ancient one on this list. The oldest boarding school in the world was established in 1567, named the King's School in Canterbury, England. Though it's been around since the 16th century, the school is still in operation and uses completely up-to-date modern technology. Why am I here? The age-old question, why am I here? Why do I even have to go to school? These questions have plagued students since the start of mandatory schooling. In order to ensure that citizens become well-rounded adults, many countries make school mandatory. It is believed that educated citizens are a sign of a healthy republic. Therefore, don't fret about having to be in school. You are lucky that you even get to be there. There are still countries all over the world that don't offer public or mandatory schooling, so take it all in and enjoy the ride. Let's get some school talk going down in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to come back daily for more fun videos. Thanks for watching.